welcome back, Tess. Welcome back, everybody that wanted to play War 2, and you are a bot. Rip. All right. So, we are watching Mr. Seuss here in purple, and Ban Nico, please. True. Purple here. Mr. Seuss playing with the Mad Luster. Mad Luster is in blue right here. It's gonna top versus bottom. And on the top side we have Nighttime in orange, and last but not least of the players we have Mr. Daybreak in green. Warcraft 2 was the first game I played online, and I discovered it was such a different game in multiplayer than it was in the campaign. It was so much more interesting to see what a human brain could do compared to the AIs at the time. The campaign was grindy and slow. The multiplayer was action from minute 1 to the last minute of the game. And that for me was a discovery to see how creative players would be and how punchy the game was. Like, the game was just literally action non-stop. Since minute 1 you would be fighting towers, grounds, and it would be all over the place. And it really felt like chess in real time, because you had so much strategy, so much tactic, where people build their stuff and a building placed one tile wrong would kill you. And to be honest, since then I've never found a game that does it like this, that feels like this. Other games, other more modern games, they have other things for them. They are more, you know, they usually are. Oh, that's interesting. They usually are more smooth. Your units are more responsive. It's more. You have, you know, your reflexes are better. Like, are gonna be way more rewarded. But on a game like War 2, the space and the way the grid works, it's just beautiful. Just amazing. And we are gonna have quite a harassment here from Daybreak. He's attacking Seuss. Seuss should be building a lumber mill. Probably will be building a lumber mill. The grid makes for very beautiful plays like this, where you can see he has 3 grunts waiting for the unit that could come outside of that racks. If the racks produces with units, it's gonna pop exactly on that tile. And the 3 grunts here are holding position. They are going to be killing the grunt. 3v1 here. It would be a slaughter if Seuss was to produce a unit. And so because of that... Yes. Goblin is gonna hate himself because of this. He had the chance to ban U8 and he didn't do it. Had the chance to ban Nico himself, didn't do it. Oh well. The cannon tower is gonna be there, and it's gonna be cleaning up that choke. On the side here we can see that blue is attacking Daybreak here. Music is a bit loud. That's much better. And yeah, I mean, Seuss has to move his peons. He's gonna use his peons to try and win against that grunt. Of course, he will win. The music is really good. Music is really good, but I found it a tiny bit too loud. It was ringing my ears. Yes, if there is to be a remaster of that game, it has to keep the grid mechanics. That is the most important part of the game. Grid mechanics, the fact that you can one unit is equal to 1 tile, and that the units use the same tiles as the buildings. This is where the beauty of Warcraft 2 happens. And if someone was to remaster this game, they have to understand at least that they have to understand that and make sure that they don't mess it up, because that's the one part where the game is beautiful and unique. There is no other RTS that does that. It probably wouldn't work. I think it gives me hammer first. Oh, and Daybreak says sorry he just lost. Would be cool if they could do something about balance. The balance of Warcraft 2 is pretty incredible. I often talk about it and say, name me an RTS that comes out today and that has all of its units being played in one game and in a competitive game where you see every single unit of the game has a use and is used and is necessary to achieve victory.